Inside Racing is brought to you by Dunlop.
The fishing town and resort of Porto Cesario in southern Italy. A chance to relax and discover a slower pace to life. For 10 readers of a German motorsport magazine, the day begins in wonderfully unhurried fashion. But that can change quickly. That's around 300 kilometers an hour. "350 kilometers an hour looks like that. Anything more, even for tuned-up production cars, is touching the absolute limit of what's possible. In Europe, there's only one place where you can safely drive at such pace: the high-speed Nardo circuit near Porto Cesario. Nardo's a good opportunity to really test out your car and give it a proper drive, to get up to top speed easily without huge effort. You can take a look at your instruments and check everything for once. You can't do that in Germany on the Autobahn, despite how fast we're allowed to go. But here it's a good opportunity to do that for once. From Porsche 9FF GT via Ferrari 599 GTO to VW Scirocco GT R1. In total, here there's nearly 10,000 horsepower, 10 of the German magazine's readers and 9 tuners. Nobody here does under 300 kilometers per hour. Nardo's 12.6 kilometers of concrete are regarded as the ultimate test for the cars. The track is very largely full throttle. It's muggy and in parts it's bumpy on the top edge of the track. Altogether, that makes the circuit one of the world's most demanding, and that's why at the magazine we bring our readers here. Nardo is an oval. From 240 kilometers per hour upwards, it feels like an endless straight. The crash barrier is no more than 50 centimeters away, while centrifugal forces pull out the tail. The leading 3 on the Speedo is no automatic given. Well, yes, you need to have a bit of respect. I thought it'd be easier. I thought you just sit in your car as normal and drive, but you do have a bit of respect for it. I think you need to preserve that as on a racetrack. If you ever lose it, then it is, in fact, also a bit unsafe. Yeah, sure, ultimately, it certainly is a tube that you're driving into. Things look very different and it feels very fast. Despite all precautions, Nardo claims countless victims every day. All of them gnats. I can tell you it was certainly a couple of thousand. It looks really wild. I've never seen anything like it before. The air is a full 30 degrees in the shade. The asphalt, 40 or more. Add to that speeds of over 350 kilometers per hour going anti-clockwise, and the tires on the right are put under enormous strain. While at up to 250 kilometers per hour there are no lateral forces, above that they do come into play, and we therefore get a distribution of the tire load onto this right side. At these speeds you want to be able to rely, God knows, on everything working properly, and that's also why we're here. We've got our race engineers and our support team on site in order to ensure that nothing can happen. However, it's also the ultimate test of the tire's performance. For 10 years, Jan Vathauer has been trying to break the 400 mark with his Porsche 9FF. The circuit record of 404 kilometers an hour has stood since 1969. Even at night, at mild temperatures, the bioethanol Porsche just fails to reach the target. At 393 kilometers per hour, it's Nardo's fastest of 2011, but still 7 kilometers an hour short of making Jan happy. For me, it's simply a record. I'd simply like to achieve it. I want to finally do 400 at Nardo. We've been battling to do it for so long. We've used 4 or 5 vehicle models, various engine designs, different aerodynamic layouts and everything possible. 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive, we've tried the lot. And we simply keep on trying. Apulia, southern Italy is a very hot spot, and Nardo a very fast one. After 2 days of high speed, Porto Cesario has got its slow pace back again.
Inside Racing was brought to you by Dunlop.